The ocean is a vast and deeply unexplored place, and is very mysterious in what lies beneath it. It is said that humans know more about space than what is deep inside our blue oceans. With lack of light and overwhelming pressure, many have found it difficult to explore these unknown depths. Could there be something lurking down there that is not yet known to us? Or is there a scary reason why humans are hesitant to explore the waters? Join us as we travel down beneath Earth's mighty oceans and learn about scary sea creatures you didn't know existed and probably don't want to ever come across. Before we get into the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Puzzled for more puzzling and mind-boggling content. Number 5. The Goblin Shark. I'm sure nothing but menacing and horrifying are the words used to describe a goblin, and funny enough can be used to describe a shark. Now imagine both of those words put together to describe a hidden monster. That's right, the Goblin Shark is enough to make its presence in a children's fantasy book. But this chilling and blood-curdling sea creature is just as real as you and I. This rare species of a deep-sea shark can sometimes be called a living fossil by many, as this creature stems from and is the only member of the Mitsucurinidae family lineage, which goes back almost 125 million years. Goblin sharks are a species of shark that usually live at the bottom of the ocean and usually said to be pink in color. They are also said to be up to 12 feet long and can weigh up to 460 pounds, or 209 kilograms. The goblin shark has been spotted in all three major oceans, including Pacific and Indian Oceans, but are primarily found deep within the Atlantic Ocean. To no surprise, scientists don't really know much about this rare sea monster due to its rarity and the fact that it's deep underwaters, but from what they have learned is that the goblin shark is an introverted and quiet shark and can be quite sluggish at times, which can make it hard for them to chase food and other fish, so you can be rest assured if you find yourself in the same waters as one of these. Good news, however, as the goblin shark is found to feed on a strict crab and fish diet and doesn't really pose a real danger to humans. Number 4. Blobfish. Unsurprisingly, the blobfish was voted as the ugliest animal in the world, and there's no doubt about that. This deeply buried creature has an interesting feature about it, as the name suggests. The creature undoubtedly looks like a literal blob, and kind of looks like a grumpy person. This jelly-like creature can survive in the deepest parts of the ocean, and can be found between Australia and New Zealand. The blobfish are typically a little on the shorter side, as they are found to be around 30 centimeters in size and weighs around 20 pounds, or around 10 kilograms. And can live upwards of 130 years. I guess it can outlive its haters. Although it looks like a scary troll that eats humans, the blobfish tends to feed on sea snails and dead fish. Number 3. Black Dragonfish. A quick glance at this monster tells us more than we need to know about avoiding them. Just look at it. Something out of a nightmare. This species of fish also lives deep beneath our oceans of up to, or should I say down to, 6,000 feet. So deep and terrifying that this creature had earned itself the name, Alien of the Deep, and it's obvious as to why. The black dragonfish isn't big as the other monsters in this list, as the females can grow to up to 40 centimeters, while the males are found to only grow up to 5 centimeters. How's that for self-esteem? The females are also the ones with razor-sharp teeth, while unfortunately for the males, they won't be able to chew their food properly as they don't have the razor teeth. They are often found in most oceans, but primarily reside in the North Atlantic. These dragonfish emit a poison that is incredibly dangerous and deadly to its predators, so you best swim fast when you see one of these terrifying things. Don't get too comfortable when you're hiding in the dark from these monsters, as the black dragonfish is bioluminescent, which means they can glow in the dark and use their light to see and attract prey. Number 2. Box jellyfish. Now, from first glance, these little creatures seem like you'll find them in an episode of SpongeBob dancing around, but they're not as little as you think. These so-called monsters can grow tentacles as tall as 3 meters long. They're not so friendly either, as get too close to one of these jellies, and the long tentacles they use to catch prey can be used to catch you. Box jellyfish swim in tropical waters of the Pacific Ocean and sometimes come close to the shore, so if a person gets tangled up in their tentacles, the stings can be extremely painful as the venom in a box jellyfish's stingers is so strong that it can even stop a person's heart. Yikes! Yikes! The venom from these jellyfish causes Urgenji syndrome, where an overload of stress hormones and inflammation proteins produces immense pain and nausea for days, as well as high blood pressure that can ultimately lead to a brain hemorrhage and an inevitable death. Most cases of casualties unfortunately die within minutes from a cardiac arrest. This jellyfish has taken the most human lives when compared to the other creatures on this list. Now for number 1. Colossal Squid. Oh boy, if there's one creature on this list that you don't want to cross, then the colossal squid is that creature. This giant squid to this day remains a great mystery to scientists despite being the largest invertebrate on planet Earth. These monstrosities can be found to be upwards of 4 to 5 feet, with the largest ever measured to be 59 feet in length and weighed almost a ton. Colossal squid live in the Southern Ocean near Antarctica. The colossal squid is actually very endangered from what we know at least, as a total of 8 adult colossal squid have been reported, and out of those 8, 6 of those were recovered from the stomachs of caught whales. Yuck! That being said, you can see one today in a museum in New Zealand, but bear in mind, they don't preserve well, so be quick before you lose the chance. Well, at least then we can make the best calamari out of it, I guess. It'll surely be very expensive too, but there'll be enough to go around, I guess. Speaking of overpriced food, watch this video to see the craziest menus with the most bank-breaking prices only the super rich can afford. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Help support us by smashing that like button and subscribing for more of the best puzzling content like this. Have a good day and see you soon.